Hey everyone, we're out here on our church property. Whoo, we have bought property, come on, out here off of DuBose in 73. And I want to tell you a quick, powerful story of confirmation. So some of you know that we were going after another piece of property in a building. We hit a really hard dead end with that. And that was tough. That was really tough because we were so excited and had a lot of anticipation. And within a few days of us hitting that really hard stop, I got a call from a dear friend of mine who heard my voice and knew that I was kind of down and said, hey, well, why don't you come take a look at this property? So I said, no problem. I cranked my truck and went out there, and we ate some donut holes actually, which was great, and sat out here on this property, and the Lord opened a door for that, and we began negotiations and discussions about what it would take to purchase this property. But I want to tell you a story that's a little deeper than even that, because that's powerful in itself. But some of you don't know this, but when I was young, my mom passed away from cancer when she was 46 years old. And that was a really, really tough moment for our whole family. And my mom really loved sunflowers. She would plant sunflowers every year. And so that was really near and dear to her heart. So my wife and I, to honor her, every year on Mother's Day, we would plant sunflowers to have a memory of my mom. And so I come out to this property first, and it was all dirt and just a dirt field. And as the weeks went by, I came back out here with another friend of mine, and we're driving down the road, and all of a sudden I look up and I see the field, and I said, that looks like sunflowers, to my friend. And I jumped out of the truck in the middle of the road because I was so excited, and I couldn't believe it that this field was 40 acres of sunflowers. And I began to get emotional, and I called my wife and I called my dad, and I told them, you guys are not going to believe this, that field is 40 acres of sunflowers, the most beautiful sunflowers I've ever seen. So then I called my friends who were selling us the property, and I said, you're not going to believe this. And I told the story about my mom and how we honor her every year by planting sunflowers. And they said to me, you know what, that's your mom, that's confirmation, your mom's saying welcome home. And so it's so powerful, just this piece of confirmation here, looking at all these sunflowers. But the Lord just keeps confirming over and over.
One of the coolest things about sunflowers, it says that they naturally till your soil. That their deep tap roots break up hard, compacted ground and create spaces for water and air to reach deeper into the soil. At the end of the season, it says that you can cut off the flowers into a ground level, and if you leave the roots in place, they will continue to break up the ground and continue to improve the soil naturally, and that no tiller will have to do the extra work.
Jesus, thank you, I received that. Thank you, Lord.
It says that young sunflowers track the sun, and as they mature and bloom, they stop moving and they permanently face east. That the stationary eastward orientation warms their petals every day, and that they track the sun. They actually anticipate the sun's rising and setting. It says the stem's ability to turn is driven by uneven growth. So during the day, the west side of the stem grows faster, tilting the flower eastward, and at night, the east side grows faster, tilting the flower back to the west.
So they track the light, and they grow faster because they track the light. You keep your eyes on Jesus and you track the light of the world, and you will grow faster than when your eyes are elsewhere. As we celebrate this milestone, we're reminded of Joshua 1:3, where the Lord said, I will give you every place where you step foot, as I promised Moses. While that promise was given specifically to Israel, it reminds us that God is faithful to keep His promise and to lead His people wherever He calls them. I'm also encouraged by Proverbs 3:5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart. Lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your paths straight. This journey we've been on has required faith, prayer, patience, and obedience. And we've seen God's hand at work in every step of the way. This land represents a new beginning. We believe it will be a place of worship, a place of discipleship, a place of prayer, a place of healing, a place of power, a place of outreach, and a place of hope. Thank you to everyone who has stood with us. Thank you to everyone up until this point who's given faithfully. This isn't the finish line. It's the beginning of a new chapter. Deuteronomy 11:24 and 25. Every place you step your foot will be yours. No one will be able to stand against you. Joshua 1:5 through 9. No one will be able to stand against you. Be strong and courageous, for the Lord thy God will be with you wherever you go, East Bay. Psalm 37:29. The righteous will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. Psalm 37 and 34. Hope in the Lord and keep His way. He will exalt you to inherit the land. Numbers 33 and 53. Take possession of the land and settle it, for I have given you the land you possess. That's what we're doing, East Bay. We're taking the land. Everywhere we step foot, His presence will go with us. This is a place to serve, a place to send, a place to call home. For years, our church has been committed to serving our community with compassion, generosity, and hope. Whether feeding families, supporting schools, responding to needs in the community, or even recently honoring and feeding over 500 teachers, we've never waited for a building to become the church. We have simply gone where the people are. Now we believe it's time to establish a permanent home base for that mission. We believe God is calling us to plant deeper roots in our community through the purchase of this property. This property won't just merely exist, and there won't just be a facility there, but it will be a launching point for ministry, a place where lives are changed, families are strengthened, leaders are developed, and our community is continually served. This new home will create space to expand outreach efforts, equip the next generation, gather and worship together, host community events and partnerships, respond to needs of Baldwin County more effectively, create a lasting impact for decades to come. This is bigger than just acres. This is bigger than just square footage. This is about creating a legacy of service and hope. To take the next step, we are now launching a capital campaign. We need your prayers. We need you to stand with us. We need your support. And we're asking you to give into this good ground. So would you prayerfully consider helping us do that and accomplishing this mission? Thank you so much.